We are back in Rania's kitchen. We're making some mac and cheese, right?
Basically, it's a Croque Monsieur Mac and Cheese. So
Wow.
it's sort of a play on the sandwich of
Okay.
Croque Monsieur.
Yeah, it's sort of the translation of that, I think, is Selena and mac and cheese, right?
There you go. Well, I already sauteed a nice sweet onion, pretty, medium size.
Okay.
And in butter.
Okay,
butter.
of course.
And now I'm adding the garlic because the onion is done.
And I whisked these 2 eggs over here.
And could you add 1/4 of a cup whole milk?
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I am going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour to my mix. Why don't you whisk like the way I taught you?
Right.
There you go.
It's all in the wrist.
All
That's
in
what
the
Rania's
wrist.
taught me.
All right, lovely. Now I want you to add 3 slices of white bread. I took the crust off and I cubed them. Add that.
Okay.
Good job, Boaz. And that's right. Get that bread sort of soaked. You don't have to,
Give the bread a bath.
Give the bread a bath is what you're doing. And then you're going to add half of this cheese mixture, which is grated Gruyere and Parmesan cheese. But just half of it goes in here.
Okay.
Now that I've got this done, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of water to this. Okay.
Feels getting a little thirsty.
It's gotten very thirsty. Look how thick it became.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm going to add 1½ cups of whole milk. And we're going to allow this to cook until it thickens. It'll take a couple of minutes. You keep your eye on it. That's good.
Does that look good?
Job.
Okay.
I'm going to add here just a pinch here of nutmeg and a pinch of cayenne pepper.
Gosh, those look so similar. You don't want to confuse those two.
Yeah, one's brown, one's more red.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I have in here some salt.
Okay.
No. And I'm not going to do pepper because of the cayenne.
You got the other one in there, sure.
So we're going to let this thicken up, okay? Okay, Boaz, this is nice and thick. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add the rest of the cheese.
Okay.
Take that away if you don't mind. I'm going to turn off my heat. Cheese will melt.
Ooh, so cheesy.
Almost immediately. And this is a ½ pound of Ziti that I boiled al dente, and then I soaked, after I drained it, 1/4 of a cup of milk with the Ziti.
It just sucked that milk right up.
It did. Now, would you mind handing me that casserole dish which has been greased? So, we're going to try to take about a half of this mixture here.
Okay.
To get started.
And then do I have to do something with this?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's last. So take ham slices, very thin, put it on top, and repeat the process.
Really hamming it up over here.
We're ham.
Okay.
I was waiting for that, just by the way. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Almost ready there, Boaz. Okay, next, you're up.
Okay, put this on top.
Yep, just dump it all. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. All right, 20 minutes later.
That looks beautiful.
Well, I had to make one ahead, obviously, if you have 20 minutes. But here you go. Look at that.
Well, I hate to be cheesy, but I always love coming to your kitchen. All right, take a bite. Ooh, I love that cheese. Looks good.
Boy, does it ever.
It's the crunchy part, too. Oh, and the creamy. On a cold day like today, that is just perfect.
I'm always baffled. My kids don't like the crunchy top.
What?
I know.
You know what? But it works out for you.
It does work out for me, because then you could just eat the crunchy top all
Right.
by yourself, and it's delicious. Well, for a copy of today's recipe, go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. We have it posted for you there.